Hello, hello, and welcome back to Kaiserredux. Perhaps we should start training our planing, except for the strat bombers, which we don't have replacements for. Hold shift till they fully train. That will give me air experience. Okay. Let's get back into it.
Attention.
How are we doing in Burma? I mean, this is, this looks weirdly like progress. We are in supply hell. You know, that's never gonna happen. Nothing there will happen. We're in a bad spot supply-wise. We have just pulled out of China. We've given up there. Syndicate volunteers! I haven't been paying any attention at all to this front, and that's mostly because nothing interesting is happening here. This battle is already lost. It's just a matter of kind of like picking our winners. And mostly I'm in the 0-day synth zone of being like, I don't care who wins, I just want the Constitutional American Republic to lose. Look at this guy. George Van Mosley. What a weird guy. Anyways, I kind of love the fact that we have all these, like, normal, what I assume are, like, normal French generals who are still, like, fighting under the army of Nestor Makhno, because I guess they're like, I guess it's still technically France, so, sure. Are we gonna fight the Germans? Yeah, we are. Let's develop Central America. Boop. Bro, we're gonna still fight the Germans? Yeah, you know what, whatever. Screw those guys. Alright, how's Red Spain doing? We lost Bilbao, but I mean, I guess the point of that whole fight was kind of killing off a lot of volunteers from the other armies. What on earth is happening here? How are the Illyrian social... How are they... What is... Okay. How are they just free now? Man, I don't even know what's happening. Alright, who's in what factions? Don't know. Adriabund is collapsing. The Moscow card is doing okay, I guess. The Barkazi Emirate is busy fighting the Princely Confederation. I don't have any comments about that. I don't know. I think that this whole thing is, like, basically kind of a waste of my supplies. I'm pulling out. Pulling out of Burma. I'm mostly chill fighting here. Maybe try a push to Cleveland. Coming down to Cleveland town, everyone. That's it. Uncertain times, not good for us. So the Russians are continuing their little rampage. Good for them. Take a look at both of our buildings. Buy a house for the price of a VCR. This trans taking jobs out of Cleveland. At least we're not Detroit. We're not Detroit. If you've not seen that video, you should absolutely see it. It's really funny.
Kills enemy. Kills enemy.
Okay. 1 step forward, 2 steps back. That's the way that we attack. National Revolutionary friends are returning home. Yay. Get on the line, folks. Look at that XP.
Attention.
I assume these guys are, yeah, they're the Division Federale 2 guys. Sure. Boop. Alright, speaking of XP, we should start making, wait, do we have our medium tank yet? We will in 78 days!
Gardez vos distances.
Alright, we're gonna pull back. Very little reason for us not to do that.
Attention.
We're gonna try a little bit of a thrusty thrust at Berlin. I don't know why I called it Berlin, it's Madrid. Those are two completely different European cities. Alright, we've got boys, they're back home. Look at them go. fight a gnome. Huzzah. Fall of Atlanta! Alright, well, that's good news at least. Randomly, Pacific states control this territory. Hearst believes if we bring the upper class in the fold, we create a new dynamic economy. To achieve this, he plans to throw roaring parties in which he can intermingle with the various elites of our nation. With their support, we are one step closer to Hearst's dream. I mean, okay. Whatever. The fact that William Wyndham Hearst is kind of alive at this point is a little... I mean, like, obviously, it, you know... Like, yeah, obviously that's, like, a thing, but, like... You always think... I always think of him in the context of the Spanish-American War, but, like, the Spanish-American War only happened, like, 40 years ago. That's not that long ago. Like, it's closer to the it's closer to, like, 1936 than Vietnam is to now by, like, a pretty big margin, by, like, 20 years. Oh, man. What do we do? Sure. Depth charge thrower. I guess. November. I don't really need that. I don't really need that. I don't really need that. Field hospital? Maybe. What do military police do? They do some modifiers as well. Maintenance company. Signal company. We'll do regular. We'll do the train research. Whatever. Yeah, we're going to fix it in the CAR. With the hope that that is going to be good for us. Alright. We're just going to boop in and grab that territory real quick. It doesn't necessarily mean we need to hold it. We can just grab it and attack these guys. Because screw them. I don't like them very much. Yeah, take that. The Feng Tian has declared war on the Qing. Perhaps too little too late. I think the Qing might be... The Qing might have it. The Sealy Feng Tian War. The battle begins. Okay. South Africa. Are they our ideology? They're paternal autocrats. Nah, I'm good. I think I'm alright. Amuse bouche indeed. Start of the Third Boer War. Third time's the charm. Boy, I bet it's not. Do we want to save this army XP or do we want to like spend it? We're getting a lot, so actually we might just want to spend it. That gives us more reinforcement and more max planning. Natal's joined the Entente. I like it when the Entente loses stuff. I'm a big fan of that. You should stop attacking. How are you doing, Cindy's? You want to try to take Fort Wayne? That's never going to work. Okay. Yeah, boy, this pocket is kind of unfortunate. This whole situation is bad, bad, bad for the CSA. Maritime industry, Second Continental Navy. Yeah, like, that's going to do anything. Mission tactics. The thing we want is Grand Army reform. Absolutely. Boy. Red Grand Army. You can get more attack, more defense, more reinforce rate. Boy, those all sound really good. We like attacking and we like defending. Both of those things are good. Alright, we're gonna do... Here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna do that. And then we're gonna do one guy here to hold the road back home. That's it. That's what we're gonna do. Cindy's. I guess you can attack again. Sure, why not? Available special project. Super duper howitzer or stronghold network. I really don't see the value in a stronghold network. It's sort of like a waste. Mostly. Big gun? Sure. Start. Why not?
Attention.
Get the bigger gun. Get that big gun. Improved airplane catapult. It's still November. We're looking for something quick. Field hospital? Are we gonna get that? Anything infantry related that we want? Ah, just get early. I'll get some money or slightly early. Whatever. Whatever. You will not get a big eye.
Arrêt.
Oh boy. Red Spain. Some stay dry, but others, I've made that joke several times during this Let's Play, and I need to stop doing that. Okay, how are things going? I mean, they're not the worst. We don't have Cartagena, but
Attention.
they're alright. We could go here, I guess. Maybe try pushing out. Let's see. Land forts. Huh. Okay, sure, whatever. You know, I imagine we'll use improved land forts at some point. Do I want better fortifications on the east? Probably. Fortify the German border. Gives us land forts. Extend the line. Gives us land forts. Right, we need to be the ones to demand Alsace-Lorraine. That's us. We need calibrating the economy. So we need military buildup, calibrating the economy. Once we get Grand Army reform, we need to demand Alsace-Lorraine. And if we don't, we take down Germany. Other than that, we just sort of go. Natal's capitulate. We're gonna get free. We're gonna get more civilian factories. Probably want some anti-air, just like a dusting of it on our front line. How optimal is that? I don't know. But whatever, it's not the end of the world. Anyways.
Écoutez. Bougez-vous.
Move out.
Écoutez.
Alright, Syndicate Volunteers.
Bougez-vous.
Push Fort Wayne, I guess. Yeah, I don't really see the value in this.
Tirs ennemis.
If they want to attack me, they can feel free. Other than that, we're just gonna shit tight. Initiate sabotage in the French national state. Why not? I don't like them. For some reason. Who knows why? We got a fleet. Sure. Sure. Antonio Gramsci. He's a dude. He is a communist from Italy. He seems kind of chill, but like, whatever. 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 I don't know. Communists always seem like more chill. Okay, Italy. Italian Civil War resumes. Will Italy ever find peace? I doubt it. Can I send volunteers? I cannot. I cannot send volunteers, nor... Yeah. Okay, Sardinia. That's kind of a nothing burger, but whatever. Hopefully the Italians are prepared, but if they're not, that's bad. I mean, I don't want to be like, it doesn't matter. It really does.
Bougez-vous.
It super does.
Écoutez.
Yeah, alright. The CAR is on the way out.
Pareil.
Heavier trucks? Sure. We have the XP to start making more advanced trucks. I think that's probably wise to make more advanced trucks. Yep, that's good. Infantry equipment. We should probably make better infantry equipment. Support equipment. Probably want better support equipment. It's free. We're actually good on steel, so we don't need to do that. Oh, conversion's not going to be easy, but it is what it is.
Continuez d'avancer.
Oh, man, this attacking Fort Wayne is just like, will it work? We'll give it a shot. Ukrainian People's Republic wants to sign a pact of non-aggression. What nations are on our side and not on our side are, weird. Weird, 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 weird. 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 Paraguay has been annexed. Okie dokie. This intimidates me. I don't like that. I do not like that. I dislike this. It makes me nervous. Central America does not really like the United Mexican States. That is interesting to me.
Continuez l'attaque. Attention.
The Ottomans under siege in the Middle East. The sick man of Europe, also known as the Ottoman Empire, is fighting its last breaths against the Sultanate of Egypt and many of its neighbors. The Egyptians seek the Sinai, the Arabians the coast, and the Persians westward expansion. Us Americans would know something about westward expansion. The Ottomans are fighting what may be their last battle to many, and if they lose, it's possible that the Ottoman Empire will be formally dissolved, ending the centuries-old empire. How sick really is the sick man? The sick man may now die. New challenge for the crumbling empire. Great Syrian revolt. Not good for them.
Pareil. Bougez-vous.
I think now is the time to strike our great hammer blow.
Allez, on se bouge.
Armenians. Boy, everyone's getting in on the action.
Écoutez. C'est parti. Continuez d'avancer.
What? The United Mexican States declare war on Haiti? Huh? Okay, got it. Cool. Crazy mode, I see. Oh boy. Oh boy. Whoa. No comment. There's some crazy, crazy stuff going on there. But whatever, you know, it's fine.
Arrêt.
Did we just activate daylight cycle, or am I stupid? Far Eastern Volunteers. Seems bad.
On se magne.
Be completely. Seems bad for them. I'm kind of losing faith in the value of this as like a military anything. People's Revolutionary Army may be people-y and revolutionary. Hey, it's another Red Napoleon. Oh boy. Oh boy. Metropolitania.
Gardez vos rangs. Ordre.
Red Spain. Back again. Huzzah! Okay, Grand Army Reform. We're better at crumping now. Do we want any more crumping? Nope. It's time to military build-up, calibrating the economy, demand Alsace-Lorraine. We're now on the path. All right.
Aux ordres.
We need to be pretty specific about our positioning. So, for example, we want to actually not be pushing in here. We do want to be pushing in here. The Far Eastern Volunteers, like, dude,
En arrière.
I'm giving up. I feel like I'm gonna give up. I don't see the value in continuing to fight here, so we're just not gonna continue to fight here. We're calling our boys. Good luck, Tukhachevsky, but this endeavor is no longer profitable.
Gardez vos rangs.
Oh boy. We are starting to run out of juice on the new units, but that's okay.
Arrêt.
Nestor, Macno. I have not given him any upgrades. I don't know, Charismatic seems nice. Organization First seems good. At some point we'll get Winter Expert, but honestly, you know. Seems good. You are a bunch of tanks.
Écoutez.
Hey.
Écoutez. Gardez vos rangs.
Try that.
Gardez vos rangs.
You can get a trait. Fortress Buster, Artillery Attack. Huh. That's a good question. I feel like Artillery Expert is just like generically good. Fort Attack is probably just also good. Yeah, I'll do Artillery Attack Expert. More Artillery Attack. How are we doing on everything?
C'est parti.
Alright, it's just the Syndicalists. Armored Engineering Company. We're now in 1939. Time to get a better gun. A lot of things can happen in 1939. It's our big year. Production efficiency, resource need, production cap, Reduce reliability, reduce resource need. We're just gonna go with faster research. Whatever. How are we doing on our light tanks? Very soon. Very soon. Very soon we will have our light tanks.
Gardez vos rangs.
But, you know, I think we're just gonna smash in here. I think these guys are probably getting a collapsing effect. Are they? Looks like the answer is nope, absolutely not. Alright, Dominion of Delhi. What? It says like the Dominion of Delhi was annexed. No, it wasn't. Barkazi Empire got back their lost territory. And we have a basic medium tank chassis. And with that, alright, the situation is not as dire as it could be. And with that, I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye!